because the intuitive actions of all these more ancient or older practices are ways of getting the body to feel safe enough to expand, move it out of a state of threat. And when people talk about that as supporting mental health or physical health, from a polyvagal perspective, it's just enabling that ventral vagal circuit to come back and be the regulator of the rest of the autonomic nervous system.
So, and this is, I think, so important because it also gives us a much broader context that one of the beauties of polyvagal theory is that it has brought to the general public also, and also to our medicine and psychiatry and psychology, the importance of the vagus nerve and of how it influences the rest of our organism, and this invitation to really pay attention to what are the autonomic states in which we are, and the combination of these autonomic states, like you were saying, being immobilized, but with safety, and the change that safety and fear brings into our life. But it's also more than the vagus nerve. So it's the vagus nerve, it's the autonomic nervous system. So it's not just about external stimulation of the vagus nerve. And when we are talking about the stimulation of the, the working with the whole of the nervous system and with perceptions, neuroception, our life, living a polyvagal informed life, that's where it touches with yoga and Qigong, because it is inviting us to work with all of it, not just some external way of doing it, but bringing ourselves to the process of change, which is what I'm hearing from you too, right?
Yeah, this is, in a sense, the constant, I would say, dialectic between advocates of, quote, vagal nerve stimulation versus those who are interested in how you get the vagus to be functional, in a sense, what are the signals that enable that system to support health, growth, and restoration and sociality. And when people say, well, can I massage it, or can I dunk my head in ice water, or whatever you want to do? And I said, well, probably the most efficient one is social interactions with people with whom you trust, So once we, in a sense, get back to the linkage that this circuit evolved to move us out of threat so that we could be close to one another. It is really the mechanisms through which sociality is expressed.